Louisiana Beer Reviews Screwdriver Cocktail. The JOOSE Screwdriver Cocktail. And this is part of the J series. The updated version then when they jumped up to 14%. Well, this is the 10% Mississippi version. Mississippi has a new state flag, but they need a new state alcohol regulation. So in Louisiana, if this was sold in Louisiana, it would be 14%. Because all the Four Locos in Mississippi were 10. 10. How you say that? Ed, 10. We say 10 like a tin roof. All right, because we can't speak. Anyway, so we drove to Mississippi. We did a various amount of shopping. We went on a national wildlife refuge trail, and that was very nice. But the Four Locos, they were 10, and they're 14 and 12 here. Okay, so premium malt beverage with natural flavors and FD&C, yellow number 5. Food, drug, and cosmetic, yellow number 5. But what it actually is, even more specifically, flavored malt liquor. Malt liquor, always malt liquor. What you know about that? So, United Brands Company, La Crosse, Wisconsin. Well, it's brewed for them in La Crosse because that's city brewing. Lots of fizz from the carbonation, but it won't be any kind of head. These kind of concocted things, they're not going to have any head of foam. It looks like not really orange juice, like Tang. It's opaque. It's like a party lamp. It's not opaque. What's the word I'm saying? I'm trying to say translucent. Sorry, translucent. All right, like a party bulb. I guess they're trying to. They say a screwdriver, which to me would be vodka and orange juice, but I think they're trying to mimic vodka and Sunny Delight, or as people say, Sunny D, Sunny Delight, which I would never drink. Wouldn't be looking to drink vodka. It smells like that, like Sunny Delight, with maybe, if you weren't thinking about it, you probably wouldn't notice, but I know I have a flavored malt liquor, 10%, which is high enough for me. Like, I would be curious to try the 14, but I'm actually glad I don't have it. This company started in 2001. They still have Stack malt liquor, unflavored. 10%, 9.9, but some places might be higher or lower. Smell like Sunny Delight with like a little twang of alcohol, but if you weren't thinking about it, you probably wouldn't pick that up. Which is sweet, citrus-like. This is naturally flavored. It's artificially flavored with the yellow number 5. But it's a naturally flavored product, so whatever the flavor is coming from is some kind of probably orange, dehydrated orange or orange peels, and some kind of sweetener, hopefully cane sugar, but probably corn syrup. Oh. Ooh. That's tart and strong. Does have an orange flavor. Sugar? I think it might be actually cane sugar. Sugar, orange, or let's say citrus products. Definitely the pith in the orange peel. So I'm thinking it's more than likely, just like with the ones at Genesee Brewing in Rochester, with a lot of these things, the Mike's from Mark Anthony Group. It's probably like cast off oranges that have turned or can't be sold as an orange. And it just highly filtered to get all that gunk out of the final product. Does that bother me? No, it doesn't bother me. It's not going to hurt me. there's a real bitter note, like if you brushed your teeth with the menthol, you know, peppermint toothpaste, and then you drink orange juice, you know, it's got like that harsh, bitter, unpleasant taste. But can't really say it's unpleasant in this aspect. So the orange juice flavor, it definitely has an orange juice flavor. Sunny Delight has like that viscous, gruel-y type thing, granulated thing almost in it. This does not. This has prickly carbonation, which I could feel building down here. Had a phone would have released that. The body's heavy. The mouthfeel is a little slick and viscous, a little bit, not too much. And the finish is however, is dry, mostly dry, like 75-25, 75% dry, 25% sweet. So it's very much on the dry side. It's not cloyingly sweet, disgustingly sweet, or anything like that. It's mostly a dry beer. Interesting. Could it be from, is it that strange high fructose corn syrup dryness like you get with Coca-Cola or Dr. Pepper or Royal Crown or RC Cola? Starting to think that. After you drink Coke, you be thirsty, you know. Then you gotta go drink more Coke, more and more. Well, if you're smart, you'd never drink it again, you just drink water. If you're smart, you never drink this again, and you just drink water. Which is what I'm gonna drink in a few minutes. So yeah, I'm starting to think it's that strange dryness. They don't give an ingredients list on the website, like Anheuser-Busch or Molson Coors does. An ingredients list. LX is lacrosse, I know that. 1900 hours, I guess. 7 o'clock in the evening. 2106, I guess the 106th day of 2000. Yeah, it's not super fresh, but in this case, it won't matter. It's canned, and it's 10%. So that, now if it was years and years old, yeah, we have more of a thing to question, but less than a year for something like this, no, I don't think it's going to matter, unless it has to sit down in the heat. Doesn't taste like it's degraded at all. I had tried their blue, the blue one, I can't remember the name. I have the grape one over there in the fridge, so get to that. These are very inexpensive. I have the receipt here. Let's see what it costs. Well, that's not the right receipt. Okay, oh, here we go, $1.39 for both screwdrivers. This day and age, that is so cheap. Mississippi does have cheaper beer prices than most places that I've seen. Cheap housing prices, cheap looking new state flag, which I cannot stand. I was telling my friend, just from a quick glance, that looked like a NASCAR flag, like some kind of NASCAR flag, like literally that would be some of their branded flag. I don't know. It looked like something, maybe a tobacco can label or something. I don't know. I hated it. Anyway, that's not part of this. If you want to go to this place, it's right on US Highway 11, just north of Interstate 59. You get off at Interstate 59, the last exit before Louisiana, and go north, or meaning you're facing south, go right. You know, curve north, and you see that a bunch of little gas stations, as usual, next to the interstate, and this was in there. So I bought it. For flavored malt liquor, the new updated, more powerful, in most states' case, J Series. Well, it's no original Club Tales. It's no Mike's Harder, but it's much more powerful than Mike's Harder. So even this one is even with the Club Tales, 10%. It's no Seagram's Escape Spiked. That's only 8. It's no Smirnoff Ice Smash, also 8. It is similar to the mixed MXD from Rochester, Genesee Brewing, which we can get in Louisiana in some limited locations, and that's a 12% pint can. This is also sold in 23.5-ounce cans. They said they started with glass and then they went to cans. It was mostly glass, and they said around 2010 or they started going to cans. Why did it go to cans? Because some claim that it's better for the beer, or some claim that this and that. No, they said, well, it's cheaper to produce. Said on the website, cheaper production costs. So when you hear these other companies talking about cans is so much better, yeah, it's better for them because it's cheaper. I knew that all along. I mean, yeah, it protects the beer better in a theoretical sense. It's strong, and I like strong beers. I like beers with power, robustness, intensity, character, fierceness. But it is drying too much in that unusual, strange way. So the flavor itself, that's the sensation. So the drying is a sensation. The flavor itself is very good. That would be into the A range, say a 93, an A, a most excellent product. 9.3 out of 10. You say, that's crazy, you're mad. There's no way. Oh, well, I'm just telling you what it, to me it tastes that. But we have to bring up the sensation part as part of the drinking experience. That's the funny X factor. And I don't mean funny in a comical way. I mean funny in a strange, unusual, and unpleasant way. So that bitterness thing I was talking about did dissipate. But it's there. And they have hops. This does have hops. Probably hop extract, but regardless, it's considered hops. So I think the bitterness is coming from that. Believe it or not. And maybe some of the pith from the oranges. So with the X factor thrown in, I think we'll have to drop it to a C+, because it's a pretty strong sensation in our qualifying part of it. So let's say a 79 out of 100, 7.9 out of 10 due to that little deficit there, for significant deficit there. So 79 out of 100, the JOOSE Flavor Malt Liquor. What you know about that? And we're going to end this review. I know it took a long time, but I don't like to rush through these things. I had to examine it, think through it. I'm going to end this review, lazy bon terme, by saying, y'all go to Nicholson, Mississippi and get some JOOSE Screwdriver.